Good morning, students. So these are the interpolation methods which we have studied in our classes. So MOVC, major interpolation methods are MOVC, MOVL, and MOVC. MOVJ is for joint interpolation, L is for linear, and C is for circular. So these are the points which we consider for the robot trajectory. So we start from point A and we end at point B. So for joint interpolation, we start from point A and the radius is not specified. The radius is decided in an trial and error method. Okay, so A to B. Okay. So it decides itself. Okay. So A to B goes in a particular radius. Okay. So MOVL is another interpolation method. So it starts from point A to point B in a linear fashion. Okay. So the joints chooses the rotation such that the point, the path of the trajectory is linear. Okay. And then MOVC for arc, we start from a point A. Okay. We specify the radius by a point B. Okay. And then the final point where you have to go is point C. So this is the radius of the arc. So for circle, we start from point A, B, C, D, and finally E. Okay. So this much points you should specify to for the circular trajectory. And then this is another form of defining the circular trajectory from point A to point E. Okay. So A and E are the same points. We start from point A, point B, we go to point C, point D, and point E. So A and E are the same points. So now we will see how we will program the industrial. This is the GP12 robot which we have seen in the classes. Okay, so it has a payload of 12 kgs. So this is the controller of GP12, which is YRC1000 controller. So this is particularly is famous for continuous point applications. Okay. So we are going to switch on the YRC1000 controller, so you can see here. When you switch on the YRC1000 controller, the GP12 gets powered on. So this is the pen of GP12 robot. As you can see here, as soon as I switch on the controller, the pen gets detected and it goes into the main menu. Okay. So the difference between FS100 control pen and this is that you don't need to press enable switch and release the enable switch, which was the first 2-3 steps in the FS100 controller. So this goes directly into the main menu. Okay. The other switches is the same as FS100 controller. So you can see here the main axis position control buttons, and this is orientation control buttons, and these are menu navigation buttons, and these are the main numerical buttons and some program motion command buttons. Okay. So as far as our exercise is concerned, the same as the previous video. So these are the main commands which we are going to use, these and these. Okay. So now we'll see how to perform deburring application using GP12 robot. Okay. So deburring is an application which involves continuous point-to-point continuous motion, okay, in which you have to specify a number of points, okay, in the workpiece. Okay. For that, since deburring, we are considering a PVC tube, which is the main part for the deburring application. You can see here. So that is the deburring workpiece. Okay. So this is the deburring piece which we are considering. It's a PVC pipe. Okay. So we are doing two types of deburring. We are doing inner radius deburring and we are doing outer radius deburring. Okay. So this is a circle. Okay. So you have to program using MOVC commands. So which is a continuous point command. Okay. So we are going to give 4 points, and you have to see. We are going to see how the deburring action takes place. So now we are going to see what are the in-outs which we have specified for the deburring tool and the deburring cylinder. Okay. So for looking at the in-outs, we are going for in-out and general purpose output. So in the first page there is no outputs. So we are clicking this page button to see the second page. You can see here the conveyor 1 on is connected to out 9, conveyor 3 on is specified to 10. Regarding our experiment, gripper 12 for opening the gripper in GP12. Okay, the out is 11. You can see here the number is 11. So for gripper close, the out is number 12. So we have we have a cylinder in which we have two motions: deburring cylinder forward, which is 15, and deburring cylinder reverse is number 16. Okay. So when you press page, this third page consists of deburring grinder. Okay. So grinder is the tool by which we are doing the deburring operation. So deburring grinder on is specified as 17, deburring grinder off is specified as 18. So we are going to use these out commands. Okay. When you go for general purpose input, so there is input is open feedback, okay, close feedback, okay. So deburring cylinder forward feedback, deburring cylinder reverse feedback. So these are used in case of automation, pure automation by using PLC. So we are going to use these general purpose output pins in our program. So this is the deburring program which I have made, okay, for the deburring application using GP12. So we'll see the program commands. Okay. So the first NOP, okay. Second is a wait command which I have put for when you press button, okay. The deburring station should start in the HMI panel, from the HMI panel. Okay. The second command is pulse OT15, okay. So which is deburring cylinder forward, okay. So we have a deburring cylinder here, okay. So that has to go forward. So as I said in the in-out commands, deburring cylinder is connected in the 15th out pin. So we are giving a pulse to the 15th out pin so that the deburring cylinder moves forward. Okay. Then we have the work composition. The work composition which I have the GP12 is placed. Then I am moving the GP12 robot to the position above the deburring workpiece. Okay. Then I am giving an out pulse to the 17th out pin
so that the deburring grinder gets on. Okay, and then I am giving these MOVC commands. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I have given 5 MOVC commands. So that depends on the circle. Okay, so as far as our deburring application is considered, we need to move in a inner circle and an outer circle. So this is how you program a continuous deburring application, and then continuous deburring path. Okay, and then we have to switch off the deburring grinder. So we give a pulse to OT17 to off, and then so we have a pin. So we are setting the 17th pin off so that the deburring cylinder will get off, and then we are going above the object using this move L commands.